Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Athletics and Wellness Center, the campus of Earlham College, as we're set to bring you a huge HCAC volleyball matchup this afternoon. The Manchester Spartans in town, the Earlham Quakers, the host, and this is the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. I say huge because we're down now to the final few matches of this 2019 volleyball season. And in the HCAC, right now the Quakers, what you would consider to be in the middle of the pack, are at a critical stage. If they want to get into the upcoming playoffs, it all really starts today. Great to have you with us. Should be a good matchup. The Quakers coming into this one here today at 14-7 overall. They're 2-2 in the HCAC. Meanwhile, the Spartans, they've won 3 straight, but they're 0-3 in conference play. They come in at 10-11, and they don't really play too poorly on the road. 3-5 coming in. We'll scout the Spartans coming up in a couple of moments. I say this is a critical day for the Quakers, and you want to know why. Well, first off, they are 2-2. They're in the middle of the pack, which means right now, after today, they're going to go to Hanover. That's a team ahead of them in the conference standings. They'll travel to Anderson. That's a team right below them. But then after that, they've got Rose-Hulman. They're undefeated in the conference going into today's action, and they also have to go to Franklin, a team that is 3-1. So out of the remaining 4 matches after today, all of those matches, at least 3 of the 4, have perhaps playoff implications, and they've got to find a way to win as many of those as they possibly can if they want to get into the upcoming playoffs. Now, when you look at this team, the one thing that was disappointing over the last week is they lose on the road at Mount St. Joe. That's a team that is above 500, but a team that had won 0 games in the conference going into that matchup, and they lose to Mount St. Joe by final 3-2 before coming back to beat Defiance just a couple of nights ago. So they got to find some consistency going into this one here today. And the one thing they cannot do, which we have seen happen a couple of times this year, they haven't played as well against teams that are around the 500 mark as you would hope they would. And that was really the case against Mount St. Joe in that 3-2 loss. When we come back, we're going to talk about the Spartans of Manchester. Again, they've won 3 straight. So they're coming into this one here today with plenty of momentum and hoping to maybe spoil some plans for the Quakers as their quest toward a playoff chase continues here today. We will come back. This is the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance knows you're good at fitting one more dish in an already full dishwasher. We're good at your insurance. You're good at pretending to be asleep.
Dad.
We're good at your insurance.
Dad.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Dargy Repair Service is family owned and operated, and they work on every kind of vehicle and specialize in imports. You can count on Dargy to do repairs and service, big and small. Dargy does regular service to major repairs. They do everything for your car except bodywork and tires. Dargy is a certified TechNet professional auto service. Dargy Repair and Service, 1700 Northwest 11th Street in Richmond. For more information, give them a call at 935-2241.
Back here at the Athletics and Wellness Center. We're moments away from the opening of this one here this afternoon. The Spartans again at 0-3 in the conference. The Quakers at 2-2. Today's game being brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors, just $3.50. Every Wednesday, the turkey breast. Thursday, the Italian BMT. And Friday, the tuna. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. Well, the last time the Spartans were in action, they beat Olivet by a final 3-0. They've won their last 3. They've improved their overall record to 10-11. They're 3-5 on the road, 0-3 in the HCAC. The numbers are not going to overwhelm you, but again, when you've won your last 3, you feel like maybe you've got some momentum headed your way, and that's what they're hoping here this afternoon. The Spartans average 11.61 kills per set. Their hit percentage at 147. They average just over 11 assists per set, just under 2 blocks per set. Their service aces at 1.8, and their digs per set at 15.7. Now, they've got some talented players. The Quakers will have to keep an eye on Haley Plank, averaging 3.5 points per set, so she's the go-to person. Haley averaging 3.10 kills per set, has 52 blocks on 720 total attacks, and her hit percentage at 168. Also keep an eye on Kara Heckmuller. Heckmuller coming into this one today with a 219 hitting percentage, also has 39 blocks. Rachel Ressler with 302 total attacks. They'll go to her offensively a lot here today. Anna Marie Laurie, 370 digs, and Samantha Ludwig at 41 blocks heading this one here this afternoon. So there's some players the Quakers will certainly have to keep an eye on here today for the Manchester Spartans. We'll come back, talk about the Quakers, where they're at right now as they get set for today's matchup. Stay right there. This is the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance knows you're good at fitting one more dish in an already full dishwasher. We're good at your insurance.
Dad.
You're good at pretending to be asleep.
Dad.
We're good at your insurance.
Dad.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery. Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Back here at the Athletics and Wellness Center here on the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. Still about 8 minutes away from the start of this one here this afternoon. The Quakers enter this one here today with a 12.28 kills percent average. Their hit percentage right now at 176, averaging 11.3 assist percent. Their blocks are down a little bit at 0.95. Their service aces at 1.59, averaging 19.35 digs percent. And, of course, several different weapons again. And Caroline Mulvihill continues to lead the team, averaging 3.6 points per set. Her hitting percentage right now at 3.27. As an attacker right now for the Quakers, nobody better than her. Sarah Dickman averaging 3 points per set as well. Her hit percentage at 285, 214 total attacks coming, or I should say 218 total kills coming to this one on 650 attacks on the season. But again, there are other players. Abby Zanetta is having a good year, averaging 2.5 points per set. Julia Stewart, 3.2 points per set, always steady for the Quakers, the outside hitter. And they'll certainly count on many, many others. Sydney Amaluxon having a good season, 331 digs entering today's contest. On the block side, Giselle Moore has played big this year, 38 total blocks for Giselle. She leads the team now in blocks, averaging 0.6 blocks per set, but now she has seen her numbers go up because of her playing time this season. Jennifer Shamels having a good season to this point as well. Another player that's coming off the bench, Erin Wagner. We could go down the line, and then, of course, the serving of Angelica Carpio. She's had an excellent season in that area. We may see Jacqueline Hernandez here today. Hernandez has been suffering from an injury. She is suited up, could give the Quakers even more depth here this afternoon. The veteran Lauren Jackson entering this one with 719 assists. They'll need her today as well. So the Quakers have a lot of different players to choose from. Just a matter of putting everything together here this afternoon against Manchester. We'll get you an update on the current standings coming up in just a couple of moments. This is the Farm Beer Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com. Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond. By the way, the alumni is homecoming weekend here at Earlham, and they have honored the men's volleyball team from 1969, the NAIA national champions. They have gathered here, their 50th anniversary, so congratulations to them, and hopefully be recognized here this afternoon down on the floor as well. Let's get you updated on the HCAC volleyball standings going into today's action. Transylvania and Rose-Hulman, both those teams coming into this one at 4-0 this afternoon. Franklin is 3-1, Hanover 2-1, Earlham is at 2-2. Defiance, Mount St. Joe, Anderson, and Bluffton, all those teams at 1-3, and Manchester is currently 0-3 on the season. Here are the other games going on. In fact, all of these are later starts. Hanover's at Bluffton, Rose-Hulman at Transylvania, Otterbein is at Hanover, and Otterbein will be playing Bluffton as well, as those teams getting together later today for a three-way. Again, it's Hanover, Otterbein, Bluffton, and Otterbein in non-conference action. But right now our focus is on Manchester and Earlham here this afternoon. Make sure you go to GoEarlham.com for all the latest sports information, live stats, men's soccer and women's soccer going on today as well here on homecoming weekend for the Earlham Quakers. We'll come back, get this one underway in just a couple of moments. This has been the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Are you looking for the right place to work out, a place where you have several choices and can have fun at the same time? Well, that place is right here in Richmond, Family Fitness Works. Family Fitness Works has spinning, Zumba, kickboxing, core works, kick fit, body pump, body flow, and much, much more. And don't forget, Family Fitness Works also has Richmond's most extensive free weights and Nautilus in the area. Check out their website at familyfitness.com or stop by at 213 North 3rd Street in Richmond. After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
Hey, this is Steve, and out at Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf and I approve this message.
Today's game brought to you in part by Mancino's Pizza and Grinders. Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads every day. They serve great food priced for family budgets. Mancino's Italian bread and pizza dough are made from scratch every day, and the baking process may take a little more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1166 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com.
Looking for the home of your dreams? This spacious property offers over 4,600 square feet of living space, featuring 5 bedrooms, with 3 full and 1 half bathroom. This property is currently listed for under $270,000. For more information or to schedule a showing, please contact the listing team.
Back here at the Athletics and Wellness Center, the Quakers will be in their maroon this afternoon. The Spartans in their all black as we get set for this conference matchup between the Quakers and the Spartans. Great to have you with us here today. We are now ready to get this one going. The table is set. Alexandria Collins will get the start today for Manchester. The libero will be Anna Marie Laurie. She is out of Roncalli High School, a senior. Rachel Ressler, the outside hitter out of Tipton. Ressler, just a freshman. Samantha Campbell, a sophomore out of Brownsburg, gets the start. Hallie Plank, as we mentioned, just a freshman out of Gas City, played at Mississinawa High School. Haley will be number 20, and Emily Bailey, the middle hitter out of Warsaw, gets the start. Emily wearing 27. Ivan Matos is the head coach for the Spartans out of Indiana Purdue Fort Wayne in his second season. Quakers will go with Jennifer Shamel along with Giselle Mora. Stewart gets the start. Julia Stewart will start for the Quakers. Caroline Mulvihill. And they'll also go with Lauren Jackson in the starting lineup for Earlham. They may make a change. And by the way, Sydney Ameluxon will be the libero here today, and she's been the libero pretty much the entire season, so nothing will change there. See if I'm picking up, that's more on the front row, and the other one is going to be Abby Zanetta. So Abby Zanetta on the front row as well for the Quakers. Here we go. Quakers will attack left to right to begin this one here today. See if the Quakers can get off to a fast start. Back set right. Cross-court attack, unable to handle it. Jackson, in the first point of the match, will go to Manchester. Side out. And it'll be Kara Heckmuller who will get the serve for the Spartans, and that one is going to be the point right on the back line. Julia Stewart there for the Quakers, and we're tied at one apiece. Ameluxon serving now in the lineup for the Quakers, unable to handle that serve. Anna Marie Laurie, and the Quakers take a 2-1 lead. Quakers have been good at the net this year. Their attack has been very good, either cross-court or straight away. Another good serve. The one thing they've improved on is the serve. A little tip that time right into the net by Ressler, and the Quakers now open up a 3-1 lead. Ressler tried to go find that soft middle. The Quakers have had a really good year covering up that middle. They did get a little bit lapse in the last couple of matches we had here. Quakers outside to Abby Zanetta. Once again set up now for the Spartans, and just hit in the net by Ressler. Attack error. 4-1 Quakers here in the opening set. So good start for Earlham after falling down 1-0. See where the Spartans will attack this time. Back to Ressler to the outside left. Quakers in the middle. Short set. Mulvihill. Caroline Mulvihill. And a quick timeout by the Spartans. They do not want this one to get away early, and Earlham's off to a great start on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Earlham on top of this one, 5-1.
Hey, if you're looking for a great place to dine, how about Little Sheba's? Come join them in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue and grab one of their gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and more in their smoke-free environment. You can get a 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. For more information about Little Sheba's, give them a call at 962-2999.
Manchester getting that early timeout, down in this one 5-1 in the opening set. Quakers momentum playing well here early, knowing the importance of this one. As we said earlier in the pregame, Quakers want to stay now above that 500 mark, knowing they've got some pretty good teams ahead of them, teams that will all be at Huge challenge for the Quakers if they do qualify for the HCAC tournament. Ameluxon on the serve. Spartans back set right, and that's good. 5-2 side out Manchester. Jennifer Shamel playing on the back row. Anna Marie Lowry coming out of the lineup for the Spartans. We'll see Dory Bammer come in out of Zionsville, Indiana. -3 here for Manchester. Quakers will go to Zanetta down the line, and the point good. We mentioned Abby Zanetta, just the sophomore 6-footer. Angelica Carpio now serving for the Quakers, +4 here in the opening set. Angelica has that floater down to perfection. Mulvihill found an opening in the back row. Heckmuller unable to get to that one, and the Quakers now lead at 7-2. Heckmuller out of Oak Hill High School in Cincinnati. Back to the outside. Quakers, good rotation, expecting that. Mulvihill this time going soft, a little tap just in front of Anna Marie Lowry. And the Quakers now lead this one 8-2. Good serve once again. Sat back, set right. Nothing there outside the antenna. 9-2 Quakers. Side out. The Quakers leading it now by 7. Boy, not a good set again, and an attack error for the Spartans. And Quakers open up their biggest lead now at 10-2. Quakers come back and get the point once again. Double hit there on the Spartans. And Earlham has now opened up a 9-point lead. And it's all on the back right now of Angelica Carpio. Spartans set it to the middle. And this time they get the point up front. That's going to be Samantha Campbell. So side out Spartans. 11-3 here in the opening set. Stewart down the line, and the Quakers get it right back. Side out Earlham up by 9. Mention live stats on GoEarlham.com. Spartans cross-court attack, nothing there. Quakers, again, good rotation. Mulvihill, the small tap into the middle. This time they found the opening to the outside left. That'll be Samantha Campbell out of Brownsburg, the sophomore at 6'2". And the Quakers now lead this one 12-4. And Manchester will serve. Sarah Schultz is in out of Churubusco, played at East Noble High School. Quakers to the right, Mulvihill, and that was self-defense there by Anne Marie Lowry. She had no chance. And Mulvihill, big-time hit, gets the kill, and the Quakers now lead it 13-4. And Mulvihill will be serving for the Quakers. Earlham off to a fast start here today, and they have not let up yet here in the opening set. To the outside, Dickman, and Dickman, the sophomore, played at Seton Catholic High School here in Richmond. And Earlham now with a 10-point lead. And Caroline Mulvihill again on the serve. Earlham so far has played as consistent as they have in an opening set, as Dickman again attacking that upper left corner that was left wide open. Campbell tried to dive for that one, couldn't get to it, and Earlham has opened up an 11-point lead over the Spartans. Mulvihill again on the serve. Little floater right in front of Campbell, who misplayed it, and not even an attack chance there for the Spartans. Earlham setting the tone early here at the Athletics and Wellness Center. Another good serve by Mulvihill. Cross-court attack by Heckmuller. This time they'll get the play at the net. That'll be Campbell on the kill. Back to an 11-point lead, side out Campbell. And now Campbell will leave the match. Anna Marie Laurie will be serving. Dory Bammer also coming out of the lineup now for Manchester. Spartans need a little run right here to get back into this one. Quakers go to the middle. That'll be Giselle Mora. Just inside the attack line, and that'll be hit deep. That'll be another error on the Spartans. In the lineup now will be Emily Bailey once again for Manchester. The outside, should say middle hitter, the senior out of Warsaw. Lauren Jackson serving. There's a point to the outside. That'll be Heckmuller once again. Cross-court attack in the point, 17-6, side out again for the Spartans. Mackenzie Rooks, junior out of Columbus, Indiana, now serving. Quakers outside the attack line once again. Mulvihill was there. That's going to be long off the head by Plank to the right. And Earlham now opening up a 12-point lead in this first set. Earlham, the way they're playing right now, they'll make quick work of this one here this afternoon. Sarah Dickman. Boy, plays bigger than that 5'7" frame. Cross-court attack, that'll be wide as Plank unable to keep that one between the lines. Another attack error by the Spartans. Live stats on GoEarlham.com here this afternoon. Back set right, blocked up front. Mora is there. Also there for the Quakers will be Julia Stewart, and Earlham, their biggest lead now at 20-6. Got the timeout early for Manchester. Since then, they have not called a timeout. Play at the net again by Stewart and kept alive by the Spartans. That'll be wide off the push. Plank tried to find that opening to the right. But again, another attack error on the Spartans. And early on, nothing going right for Manchester here in the opening set. Now the good serve by Dickman. Quakers have Stewart there to make sure that middle's covered up. Spartans back set to the right, down the line. Mulvihill makes the play, and the ball gets over the net. Somehow it made it over. Dickman will play it deep. Here's Stewart. Spartans, and this time they'll get the point. That'll be Haley Plank going deep. Dickman tried to get the dig, could not pull it up. 21-7, side out Spartans. Back in the lineup for Earlham will be Jennifer Schamel. Off the serve, Heckmuller. Stewart. Anna Marie Laurie able to make the play as the Spartans make the return. Earlham, good job by Schamel in the back row. Middle set, double hit by Bailey, and the Quakers get the point. Well, the big problem right now for the Spartans, they cannot get more than a 1 or 2 point possession. And the Quakers able to get it right back yet one more time. Off the attack, on the serve, Ameluxon. Ameluxon again there for the Quakers. Mulvihill is there, middle set, and the easy point. Caroline Mulvihill has really played well this year. Quakers now just 2 away from dominating the opening set of play. Earlham's rotation has been extremely good. Zanetta down the line and kept inside the antenna barely. Again, Zanetta. Good play there by Collins. Quakers. And that was sent to the middle, intended for Stewart. She had Mulvihill in front of her. It probably wasn't the best positioning of where they wanted that play to go. Too many players right in the middle of that net, side out. Bammer will step in. Quakers generally have much better spacing on their defense. Here is Mora once again. Nope, that's going to be Zanetta, and it's outside the antenna, 24-8, set point. Quakers dominating again in this opening set. We'll see Angelica Carpio come back in. Carpio, I tell you what, if you go back to the last 3 or 4 matches we have been here, she has not had a service error yet, and she finishes it off right there. So the first set will go to the Quakers, and they made it look easy on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Earlham wins it 25-8. Set 2 coming up in a moment. This is Earlham Volleyball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Finding a used car dealership you can trust is not an easy thing to do. But for me, the choice was almost too easy. How about Tony's Car Sales in Richmond? Hi, this is Troy Darengowski. You know, I purchased my last 2 cars from Tony's, and I couldn't have been happier with their service. They didn't pressure me, and they worked me through the entire process. Hey, if you're in the market for a great used vehicle, get to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond, 250 National Road West. For more information, give them a call at 962-5665 or go to their website, tonyscarsales.com. New Vision Sports is a program that will focus on the training and improvement of the serious-minded athlete. It includes all ages and skill levels. They'll create a customized workout plan to provide an ongoing motivation and support program that'll help you achieve your training goals. There are 3 reasons to train with New Vision Sports: variety, specificity, and accountability. New Vision Sports. Give them a call at 977-5831 or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
We're back again here at the Athletics and Wellness Center. Boy, look at that first set score, 25-8. You generally don't hold a team, no matter who they may be, to 8, but the Quakers defensively played extremely well in that opening set. Now the question will be, can they keep the momentum going? Earlham sometimes plays a little bit up and down, and they're hoping to keep it going here this afternoon. By the way, as we mentioned, the Quakers, after today, they will be on the road and only one more time back at home against Rose-Hulman, and that could be a huge one on October the 30th. Rose-Hulman today on the road to Transylvania, so you have number 1 on the line today between those two teams. Though Transylvania 19 wins on the year, you would think that Transylvania at home, and the way they have played this year, they would certainly be the favorites there. Manchester will now attack from left to right. Quakers in the maroon to your right, and here we go. Back set, down the line. Abby Zanetta once again there for the Quakers, and on the return, nothing offensively for Manchester. Middle set, and there's Zanetta. Quakers on top, 1-0. Sydney Amelexon. You would hope that if the Quakers do qualify, and I don't think there's any reason why they shouldn't, but it's going to come down to how they play against the better teams down the stretch, is they would be a team, that one is long. Attack air on Manchester. You would think that perhaps they would be a team nobody wants to play because there's enough talent on this team. They can give you some headaches. To the outside, nice play by Aaron Wagner is checked in for the Quakers, getting the start here in the second set. Wagner, the set. That was Caroline Mulvihill. Nice job by Amelexon. On the other side, Anna-Marie Laurie. Kept alive by Zanetta. Here's Stewart. And that one hit into the net. Point will go to the Quakers and off to a fast start. Now leading at 3-0. Boy, fast start in set one. Off to a good start here in the second set. Boy, not played well by the Spartans. And Earlham now on top 4-0. So a defensive mishap by the Spartans. They're on a 3-game match winning streak, but they are not playing well here today. That was Heckmuller. Unable to get the dig on that one, and so the Quakers now lead at 5-0. Sydney Amelexon will get the ace for the Quakers. It will be hard for Manchester to come back. There's another attack error by Heckmuller. And I was about ready to say it's going to be hard to come back from a huge deficit here in the second set, only because Earlham is playing so well in number two. Manchester does not have an overpowering offense. You notice the Quakers playing everything pretty short. Good rotation again, back set to the right. That'll be Abby Zanetta once again. Zanetta along with Mulvihill getting a hand on that one. Here, Stewart right inside the line. Great kill by Stewart. That attack set up perfectly, 7-0. Back row playing well, the net playing well today. Schamel there for the Quakers, and again Mulvihill. How about this? 8-0. Quakers have now outscored Manchester 33-8 in the two sets, and a quick timeout again by the Spartans on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Earlham 8, Manchester 0.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994.
Well, Earlham could not have asked for any better start here today, leading 8-0 in the second set, and the Spartans just absolutely botched that one. They cannot get an effective attack going. Quakers now bring Caitlin Hicks, the freshman out of St. Charles, Illinois, to play in that front row. Back set to the right. Quakers are there. Here is Stewart. cross-court attack. Anna Marie Laurie unable to catch up to that one. It's now 10-0. Now a 35-8 run. Well, the 1969 NAIA Men's Championship team on their 50th anniversary have to be impressed with what they're seeing here today. There is Zanetta once again and another kill. It is all Earlham in this one, 11-0. Alumni weekend. A lot of alums here to see not only men's and women's soccer going on today, but the volleyball team playing well. Down the line, there is a kill by Haley Plank, who they're going to count on here for some offense the rest of the way. Back to a 10-point lead, but the first 11 points scored here in this second set. In the middle. Hey, there you go. Finding an opening. That's Caitlin Hicks. Boy, it's amazing to me how they see that rotation. Capricia Larks is now checked in as 5'9" sophomore out of Hammond Gavitt High School. Now for Manchester. And that'll be a kill to the outside by Sarah Schultz out of Cherubusco. Well, the Spartans have decided to use a couple of players off their bench. Quakers make another change as Jackson is in. We had missed Angelica Carpio in for just a moment, as now she is checked back out. Quakers on that front row will keep Caitlin Hicks there, along with Stewart and Jackson. Not their biggest front row. And there's a play at the net. And the point good by Campbell. So we're in a little bit of a different lineup right here. And again, not a big lineup. Hicks will go 5'11". Short serve. Wagner is there. And boy, you can tell Earlham a little bit out of the sorts here with this different lineup. Whatever you do, do not let Manchester get back into this one. And another good serve by Anna Marie Lowry. She will get the ace, and now after the Quakers scored the first 11, they've been outscored now 5-1. From the attack line, that'll be good just inside the corners. And the point by Julia Stewart. Earlham stops that brief rally put together by Manchester. Earlham makes more changes. Shamel is out. Stewart coming out of the lineup as well. Boy, that clipped the top of the net. And we had mentioned that Jacqueline Hernandez would be back in the lineup, but I take that back. That's going to be Claire Cornwell, who is in serving out of Paoli. 14-5 is your score. That'll be an attack error once again by Plank, and the Quakers back to a 10-point lead. So again, Claire Cornwell, the junior out of Paoli, on the serve again for the Quakers. Which zone will they look to attack? Do they go back middle? Back set right. Quakers a little more comfortable, I think, with this lineup. Ball tipped at the net by Hicks. Here is Dickman. Back set again, but Amma Luxon is there. This will be played at the net, set right up there for Campbell. 9-point lead now for the Quakers, and side out again for Manchester. Here is Lauren Gandhi out of Westfield. Played at Guerin Catholic High School. Quakers middle set, Hicks. And the Spartans will get a 4-hit attack that time, which last time I checked is not legal. Back to a 10-point lead, side out for Hicks. That is the first service error of the day by the Quakers. Both teams have actually served very well. But Earlham now with a 16-7 lead. Side out once again for Manchester. Here's Mackenzie Rooks, the junior out of Columbus. Quakers went outside right. Middle set for Mora. Good job there by Cornwell in the middle back, and there you go. Dickman on the outside gets the point. And the Quakers now by 10. Boy, look at this. They've outscored Manchester today. It'll be 42-15. Jackson is out, side out Quakers. This looks like Wagner. Is it Wagner or is it Schamel? And the Quakers win the battle up front. There's Mora along with Abby Zanetta. I'm going to clarify that'll be Aaron Wagner out of Amarillo, Texas, a freshman. On the serve here for the Quakers, plus 11. That'll be the second service error. When you're up by 11, you can experiment a little bit. Quakers trying to go a little soft that time as Dory Bammer will come in and serve again for Manchester. Well, nothing going right for the Spartans in these first two sets as the Quakers attack again. Oh boy, that was tough. Point will go to Manchester. They felt that Dickman's kill was a little bit off the mark. Here is Mora. Back to Dickman. And Dickman did not strike that one well. It's now a 8-point lead. Side out once again for Bammer. It's an 8-point lead, but has been all Earlham in this one as Zanetta looks to the middle. Good play by Bammer. Back set, down the line, and that'll be wide as Abby Zanetta unable to keep it in between the lines, and the lead now at 7. Side out Manchester. Dory Bammer once again, this time will serve from the left back. Here is Dickman, and Earlham's kind of lost their mojo a little bit right here. Sometimes you get a big lead and that intensity goes away, and Earlham needs to find a way to get it right back. That was not a good set again from the middle, intended for Abby Zanetta, and Earlham says they have seen enough. Earlham gets the timeout. Coach Horton wants to talk to her team. We'll take a break as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers continue to lead this one 18-13.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Hey, today's broadcast brought to you in part by Jason Wise, Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he will donate 10% of what he makes on that transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-3400 for more information. Quakers get the timeout. Did they regroup right here, leading it by 5? Everybody up close again for the Spartans. They'll make the return. Quakers back on offense. Dickman. Dickman hit well early, but since has not done so. And that'll go against the Spartans. (19-13). Quakers back by 6. Here is the back set to Mora. This time Stewart with the kill, and the Quakers back by 7. Side out Dickman for the Quakers. Well, I tell you what, I'm not sure who that was intended for. You look at Gandhi was ready to make the set. Coming over was Larks, and neither was in the right position. The Quakers get an easy point right there. Manchester making way too many mistakes. Sparks gets the point just off of the outstretched arms of Giselle Mora. One thing that the Spartans have done consistently here today is the amount of mistakes they have made on their offensive side. Side out again for Manchester. Collins will come in to serve. Dickman is out for the Quakers. Aaron Wagner checking in for Earlham, and now they'll go to the scores table and make sure that the substitutions are correct, and now it'll be Collins on the serve. Back set, and that'll be Zanetta. Quakers will now bring Caitlin Hicks to play on that front row as the Quakers will go to Mora on the serve. Back to an 8-point lead, and that'll be the third service error today on the Quakers, all coming in this second set. Back to a 7-point lead, side out Spartans. Heckmuller once again, the 5'9" sophomore. Stewart stepping in to make the play there. Here is Moore on the outside right. Quakers, good rotation again. It'll be Stewart. That's just inside the line. And the Quakers now just 2 away from going up 2-0, and we'll see Angelica Carpio step in for the Quakers to serve. Angelica coming up, the little sweep with the left hand. Nothing there for Wagner. Wagner, short set. Just a little bit out of the reach there of Hicks. Here's Stewart again, but a good block up front. Plank is there for the Spartans. Back to a 7-point lead. Side out for Anna Marie Laurie, the senior out of Roncalli High School. Quakers will work to the left on the attack. Wagner, the soft touch. Nice play at the net by Campbell. On the return, nothing that time offensively for Manchester. Down the line, that'll be wide. Stewart just a little bit too far off the mark, 23-17. Laurie will serve again for Manchester. Quakers at one point were about ready to put this thing away in about an hour, but Manchester hanging in there in the second set. Quakers not a good attack once again. We'll go back to the other side, and ball kept alive by Jackson. Great play by Jackson and Wagner. And there's a point. Need something positive for the Spartans, and they go to Hallie Plank. 23-18. Quakers been stuck on 23 just for the last couple of possessions. Nothing that time again for Sarah Schultz. Schultz again, and the Spartans thought that might have been touched, and it was. Quakers just tipping that one at the net, so the Spartans will get the point, and it is now a 4-point lead. Quakers were dominating this one early, but Spartans kind of hanging around here as the back set to the right. Good hit again by Plank as the Quakers play that one at the net and somehow just over the top. And the Quakers, Julia Stewart gets the point, and now we're to set point here in the second set. We will see Claire Cornwell check in. Make her come back and do it the proper way. Dickman checking into the lineup as well as Jennifer Schamel coming out. And Cornwell will serve. Chance to put the second set away right here. And they had a quick return by Manchester. In the middle, and the block by Campbell. Back to 4. Side out Spartans. Boy, and right in the middle, the Quakers, you see, have a player that went down. That is Erin Wagner, the freshman out of Amarillo. I think she may have come down a little bit awkward. May have sprained that left ankle. So the Quakers, not a real deep team. Now they're going to lose Wagner, you would think, for the remainder of this one. I think she just came down wrong on that left ankle, and they'll make sure they check her out pretty quick here. But Earlham may be down 1 here the rest of the way. Quakers still within 1 of finishing out this second set, leading it 1-0. So Earlham will make a change right here. We will see number 20 come in. Tavara Wardlow out of Round Rock, Texas. So once they get figured out the placement on the floor, we're ready to go. Tavara Wardlow. That's a service error by Manchester, and that's how the second set will end as the Quakers survive in the second set after building an early lead. They win it by a final of 25-20 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. The third and possibly final set coming up in a moment. This is Earlham Volleyball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
For over a century, Richmond Power and Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power and Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power and Light. Together we make powerful partners.
Are you tired of your current IT company prices going up every month? Do you get only 4 or 5 hours included in your contract before you're charged overages or per hour fees? Midwest IT Support has set pricing that allows you to budget for your business with no contracts or overages. It's all included. You get a full IT staff without hiring a full-time person. Call us for a free quote. We make IT easy. Call 765-239-9668 or email us at helpdesk@midwestitsupport.com.
After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com. Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120.
Back here again at the Athletics and Wellness Center. The Quakers now a commanding 2-0 lead. And again, after today, Earlham will head to Hanover coming up on the 23rd. That is a 7 o'clock start time on Wednesday. Hanover 2-1 in the conference. They're playing at Bluffton, so you would assume that would be a win for Hanover and move to 3-1 on the season. Quakers will go to Anderson coming up next Saturday. That's a 1 o'clock start time. And then their final home match against a good Rose-Hulman team at 7. Every matchup now from here on out will have playoff implications for the Quakers. And, of course, mark it down for November 2nd on the road at Franklin. Other than the Anderson matchup, all of these teams, they will be playing the rest of the way in the mix. Quakers will now serve again without Aaron Wagner, who had gotten injured in that second set. Looked like a sprained ankle. Moore played that one at the net. That's going to be just inside the line. The point by Campbell. And Manchester off to a 1-0 lead here in the third set. Haley Rivard will come in. Haley is a 5A junior. Now for the Spartans. Stewart just off the outstretched arms of Rivard, and the Quakers tied at 1 apiece. Quakers on the serve again. It was Amelexon. Good block. Zanetta's up front. Also Malva Hill, who sat a lot in that second set, back in the lineup for the Quakers. Jackson on the right side, back to Zanetta. Amelexon there for the Quakers. Jackson sets it up to Zanetta on the near side, and that'll be misplayed by the Spartans. And the Quakers take an early 2-1 lead. Side out Quakers. Here's Amelexon once again. Ball played at the net. Boy, the set was right at the net for Gandhi, and the problem was the Quakers were right there. Quakers playing with a bigger front row now with Malva Hill in there, Stewart in along with Zanetta. That's an attack error again, and Earlham off to a fast start for the third straight set. Double-digit leads in the first two, though the Spartans came back in that second set, got to within 4. Amelexon, that's outside the intent on the attack once again as Schultz unable to keep it in play, so another error by the Spartans. 5-1, make it 6-1. Amelexon there for the Quakers again. On the ace, 6-1, 5-point lead. Mackenzie Rooks is back in now for the Spartans. They're trying to get a spark going as Earlham off to another good start. Amelexon again, +5. See how the Spartans will play this back set to the right, and Malva Hill was there, and also Zanetta tried to make the save. Up front, could not keep it in play, 6-2. Sarah Schultz out of Churubusco played at East Noble High School. Back out of the lineup will be Rooks. Back in Samantha Campbell. See where the Quakers back again. It'll be Stewart, cross-court attack. Laurie able to make the play, and then Jackson unable to get that middle. Quakers have been very good on the rotation, preventing that middle from being open. It's only happened a couple of times. That was something that was pretty regular. That'll be outside the line. There is the second service error on the Spartans today. The Quakers with 3. And Earlham back to a 4-point lead, and back in the lineup, Angelica Carpio. Carpio, the senior out of Tucson, Arizona. Again, just absolutely dominating in the service error. As Earlham now an 8-3 lead. I say dominating because she does not commit any service errors. Her numbers are very, very low in service errors this season. Quakers, good block. Mulvihill up front. Stewart as well. And Earlham now leading this one by 6. We talked about it in that first set when Angelica had a chance to serve early that, well, I don't think I have seen a service error yet. By Angelica, they'll stop this one, and the official wasn't quite ready to play on that serve. So they'll give it back to Angelica one more time, just a little more practice. Well, that would have been very close, but it's played by Schultz, and that'll be long again. Nothing going right here in this third set again on the offensive side for Manchester. Wrestler is in. They will bring Heckmuller out of the lineup. Spartans trying different combinations to try to get things rolling. Carpio again on the serve. Well, that little floater just inside the attack line and played at the net by Campbell, and she'll get the point. That's where the Quakers make a mistake once in a while. They set that ball right at the net. Larks is back in for Manchester. Side out once again for the Spartans. -6 here in the third set. Quakers trying for the clean sweep. Mulvihill, there's an automatic. Caroline Mulvihill playing like a first teamer in the HCAC this year. Side out again for the Quakers, and this will be Julia Stewart. Cross-court attack there for Rivard, nothing. Here's the back set, Mulvihill. That'll be point outside the antenna. As Rooks unable to keep it in play, and the Quakers now leaded by 4. Earlham had double-digit leads in the first 2 sets, and they're on the verge of maybe doing it again. Boy, Dickman just not there in time as it falls right in front of her. Point will go to Manchester. Collins is back in. Coming out of the lineup will be Rivard, and Collins will be serving. Also coming in will be Haley Plank, the talented freshman out of Gas City, Indiana. -7. Quakers back on offense. It's going to be Dickman. Boy, I tell you, we could see that coming from the very beginning. Nice play by Lowry. And Mulvihill got a hand on that one, but nobody right behind her as Angelica Carpio unable to get to it. 6-point lead. Side out once again for the Spartans. Here's Collins. Again, Dickman. Ball blocked high in the air. Quakers are there this time, but a Mulvihill little soft touch on that one, and Spartans able to play it back. Here's that play at the net. Who will win it? Jackson was there. Good job by the Quakers coming up. Emma Luxon on the return. Back on offense again. Back set to the right. Good block. Mulvihill keeps it alive. Back outside. Dickman in the middle. I'm not sure that Manchester was thinking that was going to be Mulvihill coming off to the right on the back set, but they went back to Dickman. Mulvihill serving, +7. They may be looking in this back right side, and they were on the attack there. That'll be long again. Nothing touched at the net. Quakers now leaded by 6. Yeah, I always try to watch and see what zone they're going to try to attack. I think they go right back to where they were the last time, that back right corner, and they do. They were going after Wrestler. Quakers nothing there, will make their return. On the attack to the middle, Quakers up front again, Giselle Moore. Dickman there. From the attack line is Stewart. Quakers defensively played that one well, but then misplayed up front by Plank. Nobody else there. The dive by Laurie, not in time, and another mistake by the Spartans. Side out Mulvihill. And tried that little soft floater, but it hits the net. That'll be the 4th service error. Spartans need a little run going right here. Stewart. Spartans will make the return. Nothing there on offense once again. Now it'll be Dickman. Mulvihill keeps it alive and gets it back, makes the return. And that will be hit wide. Wrestler unable to keep it alive, and the Quakers now lead it by 9. Lauren Jackson will serve, and coming out of the Quaker lineup, Angelica Carpio. Jackson has that left-handed serve, so that spin a little bit different. Mulvihill, nice over the top. Had great spin, and that'll go out of play. So for the 3rd straight set now, the Quakers have a double-digit lead. Jackson again on the serve. Wide again. And nothing going right here for Manchester after they made a little bit of a run in that second set. They got to within 4. And now the Quakers dominating again here in the 3rd set. Spartans need to get a run again right here. Quakers able to slow down the momentum. Here is Zanetta, another nice play. Abby Zanetta with the point. Earlham now leading it by 12. I'm not saying it's impossible, but again, this is not a high-powered offense that Manchester has coming into this one. So Quakers in the driver's seat, and there's Dickman. And there is nothing right now that the coaching staff for Manchester can do but sit and watch and hope that their players on the floor can get it turned around. They'll make the return, but again, just nothing there on the attack. In the middle, I tell you what, Abby Zanetta was off balance when she approached that short set and was still able to reach out and get a nice kill. Jackson again, this time a little bit short. 5th service error. As I said earlier, when you have a 21-7 lead at that point, you can experiment a little bit more. Samantha Campbell is in. It'll be Anne-Marie Laurie on the serve. Quakers a little better keeping their intensity in this 3rd set. They let it get away a little bit in that 2nd set. Unable to get to it is Jackson. And I think if your head coach, Lauren Horton, what she would like to really see as she gets ready for these final 4 matches of the year is really have a killer instinct and really put them away if you get a chance. Do not let another team hang around. Zanetta, little tapper. Manchester, nothing there, makes the return. Let's see what the Quakers do. Back again to Zanetta, and that'll be block point. We'll go to Manchester, back to within 11. Laurie once again on the serve. Quakers rotation up. Here is Dickman to the side. It may have been out. I think they're going to say it touched the floor before Laurie had gotten to it. So they will give the point to the Spartans. Back to a 10-point lead, but that was really close whether she had touched it or not, but the official said ball had hit the floor first. Quakers will go to Zanetta once again, and Zanetta will get the point. Abby Zanetta. Boy, you kind of go back to a year ago, and a lot of these players came to the Earlham program or the year before and how they've developed. They lost one of their better players in the program last year, but they're still playing well as that's going to be wide. A little tap again by Campbell. And offensively, Manchester just making a lot of mistakes, and the Quakers are taking full advantage of those mistakes. See, again, there was really nothing there for the Spartans. Here's Zanetta off the light and the point. Everything from the ceiling down, as long as it stays between the lines, is in play. And the Quakers now have a chance to wrap this match up in just over an hour. That is quick work here today. One more to go as we are now to match point to the middle, and there it is. Giselle Mora will put it away for the Quakers, and Earlham impressive here today. They'll pick up the win in that final set, 25-11. So the final scores 25-8, 25-20, and 25-11. The Quakers now find themselves at 3-2 on the season. Conference-wise, they're now 15-7 overall. Manchester falls now to 0-4 and 10-11. And the Quakers, again, will travel to Hanover coming up on Wednesday. That is a 7 o'clock start time. Hanover today is on the road at Bluffton. So Hanover could enter that contest at 3-1. The Quakers would be at 3-2. Another pivotal game on Wednesday. And then they'll travel to Anderson on Saturday. Very winnable match, a team that's under the 500 mark. And then our final contest on senior night will be on October 30th. Rose-Hulman will be here. Right now, Rose-Hulman playing at Transylvania today. They may be either undefeated. Who knows what happens between now and then. But right now, they're 4-0 in the conference. That is a 7 o'clock start time. We'll have it for you with a pregame beginning at 6:45. Final score again today. Earlham wins it by a final 3-0. Thanks for being with us. This has been Earlham Volleyball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.